Hello. Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. Today we've got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the Saudi takeover. We're going to talk about players who United are trying to buy, and we're going to talk about the match between United and Chelsea. Let's get right to it. Right. Last week we've been hearing that the richest family in Saudi Arabia, planning to buy out Manchester United. The thing is now, I've spoken to a lot of United fans, spoken to fans in Europe, America, Africa, and I'm asking them, what is their take on the Glazers selling it to the Saudi family? People are saying the Saudi family are going to invest more in the club than the Glazers would. Okay, in any business, the most important thing is to make a profit. But the problem is, with the Glazers running United for the last 10 years, I think, if not longer, I think 205. Yeah, I think 205. And have United been successful on the field? Not exactly. We've been successful in the stock market and in the financial gains and the profit margins that the Glazers are making from United. Don't forget, the Glazers bought United with a debt, which means that there was debt they put on the club, which the club is, the profits are paying the debt the Glazers had. Now, if the Saudis come and invest more money and turn United into a superpower, back to the football that we know, to the top of the elite, I'll be welcome to that anytime, any day, anywhere. So, is it a bad thing for the Saudis to attempt taking over? I don't think it's a bad thing. Maybe it's time for a change. I think we've tried it. It's not worked out. So let's move along swiftly and get this show on the road and get United back to where they belong, on top of the elite English football and dominate European football. While you're watching this video, don't forget to smash the like button and don't forget to hit that subscribe button right there and hit your notification button, the bell, so you can get our videos on a much regular basis. Thank you for all the support. Right, in reference to transfers, we are now talking Aaron Ramsey. Does Aaron Ramsey really want to come to United? Do United really need Aaron Ramsey? Some players and fans are divided that Aaron Ramsey is not a United kind of player. He's just a hard-working player who runs. Do we not have that kind of player already in the mode of Sanchez, who just runs? We have Mata, we have Herrera. What would Aaron Ramsey bring differently to Manchester United? That is my question. What has he done for Liverpool that he's going to do for United? Like Janet Jackson said, what has he done for me lately? I don't know what he's done for Arsenal. So I don't know if he's going to really fit into that United mode. I don't think he would. I don't know, when you're just not sure a player could fit in. If most of you read the Paul Scholes interview with ESPN, he was on fire. He said Alexis was a selfish player who didn't know, he thought he's a good player, but he's not the right player for United. He just puts his head down, doesn't know what he's doing. He thinks Lukaku's not the player who could lead United to the Championship League titles because he's inconsistent and is not a complete footballer. He said Martial and Rashford need to be given more time to develop. He thought that United has really, really gone backwards in reference to football that United normally are known to play. We are where we are because that's where we are, unfortunately. Mourinho is, United board. Look at all the managers we've had since Alex Ferguson. David Moyes, defensive. LVG, defensive. Mourinho, defensive. These are all defensive, fragmented coaches. Yes, forget David Moyes. LVG and Mourinho have long resumes and long CVs with titles and success. But they are very pragmatic in the approach to winning games. The only difference between LVG and Mourinho is LVG promotes youth. Okay, in reference to the game, let's talk a bit about the match between United and Chelsea. I carried out a survey and I'll tell you the results of those surveys. I took two surveys, United and Chelsea, and I followed the survey in which who do people want as the next United manager. I'll read those out after towards the end of the show. In reference to the game, with Chelsea. You see, people are saying this is a very big game, it's a massive game, blah, blah, blah. But you know what it is? Chelsea are succeedingly playing well at the moment, and United are not playing well at the moment. But if you look at it, Chelsea are not, this is not a big rivalry game. This is not a United Arsenal. This is not a United Liverpool. This is not a United City. It's none of the above. The only reason we used to challenge Chelsea was because they took our titles and we wanted it back. They were not in the same category as Manchester United. In London, where I grew up, Chelsea are not even the elite clubs in London before Abramovich came. It was Tottenham, Arsenal, West Ham, and anyone underneath followed in that suit. Chelsea were not even mentioned in the same breath as Arsenal and Tottenham and West Ham because they were just there. Abramovich came, threw in a few millions, brought Mourinho in. He came, brought some new tactics. 2005, 2006, won the title back-to-back, and they told him goodbye and good night. Or he fell out with them as he normally does. But the rivalry between United and Chelsea, we played them 1994 FA Cup final, we beat them 4-0. We played them again in 2007, they beat us 1-0. Didier Drogba scoring a goal. If Rio Ferdinand was just focused, for an instant, he switched off game. We played them in the Champions League final, 2008. No one's going to ever forget that. When John Terry missed a penalty and we won the Champions League in 2008. Now they beat us in the FA Cup final last year. Hazard goal, all down to stupid blunders by Phil Jones. Anyway, we got to meet them tomorrow on Saturday in the early kickoff. Can United beat them? Are United still buzzing from that victory over Newcastle, coming back from 2-0 down? Can they beat this Chelsea team? This Chelsea team is quite good, I'm not going to say. Sarri has done quite a good job so far, so good. I think they played well. He's got Willian playing well, Hazard playing well, Bakayoko's even playing well. That says a lot. Even Morata's trying to score goals. Willian, the defense, they really tightened up at the back. So they seem to be getting the act together pretty much. And they got Kante running, pulling the strings in the middle, running between the attack and the midfield. So they're not a pushover. They also have Fabregas coming off the bench every now and then. So this Chelsea team are not a pushover. They are a good side. But let's compare them to the United side. Who is going to turn up on Saturday? I don't even know. I don't know if it's going to be Luke Shaw, Dalot, Ashley Young. Who's he going to play in the middle? In the centre-back positions? Smallings and who? Smallings and Bailly, Smallings and Lindelof, Smallings and Jones, Smallings and... It's just... You don't know. In the middle, it looks like it's going... In this game, he might have to put Fellaini to babysit the defenders in the central back. So putting Fellaini in front of the two centre backs would help the defense. Then it will mean Pogba and whoever plays Pogba. I doubt he'll play Fred. I don't think Fred's gonna play. He'll probably bring in... No, Matic is injured. So Herrera, I don't know if Herrera's fit enough. Herrera might play with Pogba up and at that point have to link up with the attack. Lukaku, Martial or Rashford or Sanchez or whoever is going to play. My hope and my belief is just don't lose the game. Don't concede 2-3 goals in the first half and try to come back. It's not at the Bridge. We really don't have a good record at Stamford Bridge. The last game we lost 1-0. The one before that was 4-0. Even under Sir Alex Ferguson, we used to get beaten at the Bridge. It's not a lucky ground for us. But, if Mourinho goes there, this might be the third time lucky. He might get a result there after he's lost the last two. So we just need to go there, be professional, don't be slack, don't give early goals away, be defensive. Be disciplined is the word I want to use. Be disciplined. If you're disciplined, then you'll be fine. Then you'll be able to take a breath and decide how you're going to play your ball and pass the ball practically and better. But when you start to panic, because Chelsea play a high line, so if they're playing a high line, they push you into making mistakes and we will get punished. So United need to go there with a positive mindset and not give away stupid goals like they gave away against Newcastle. My prediction is a 2-2 draw. I'll take a draw, a win, a bonus, but we just can't afford to lose. I'm going to read out some predictions I got from fans around the world in different forums and different social medias. I'll start from America. Houston Red Army, Savannah says United are going to win 2-1. Okay, positive. I'm going to go to Richard from United Road in England. He says United are going to lose 2-0. Typical Richard. I'll go to Africa. Deji, he's a good soccer as we like it representative out there. He says United will win 2-1. Raz from Nigeria says United will win 1-0. Rashford to score with 5 minutes to go. Jim from Zimbabwe says United will win 3-2. Moha from Kenya says United will lose 2-0. And Armstrong says United will lose the game. Full stop. He didn't put a score, he just said United will lose. So you have it's divided. We have more people saying United will win and less people are saying United will draw. So I'm saying United will draw. Most of the fans in Africa are saying a win. In America, a win. In United Kingdom, a loss. So you fans make up your mind. All we want is a good victory, a good performance, and 3 points. I'll take a point, whatever the situation. Just don't lose. Right. A survey was conducted recently in reference to who should be the man to replace Mourinho if Mourinho gets sacked. The four front runners were Zidane, Jardine, Zidane, Pochettino, and Blanc. Laurent Blanc used to play for United. He played for United in the 2000 to 2002 season. He replaced Jaap Stam. He was actually a panic replacement for Jaap Stam, who was abruptly shipped out by Alex Ferguson, which he said he regrets selling Jaap Stam. Because Laurent Blanc's first season, if those of you who play United like I have that way back in the 2000 season, which is 18 years ago, he was absolutely dreadful. You guys think United were bad now? He was worse than a crippled turtle. He was that bad. I remember going to Highbury watching United play Arsenal, and Henry shredded him to pieces. He was a disgrace. But he was in his late 30s. His legs had gone. He was done. We lost. Right, so United, in the survey that we saw from what United fans have been voting in reference, 53% said they want Laurent Blanc as United's next manager. Surprising that people didn't want Zidane. Zidane comes second, then Pochettino in 13%, Zidane 21%, Jardine 8%, and Laurent Blanc with 51%. 51% of fans said they want Laurent Blanc as United's next manager. He's attacking, he played for PSG, he won trophies, he's attack-minded. Zidane, people still are a bit cautious because the team he inherited from Ancelotti was full of megastars. CR7, Ramos, Modric, Bale, Benzema. He had a great team there, so people are still a bit skeptical, but he is attack-minded as well. But overall, I'm surprised people want Laurent Blanc as United's next manager rather than Zidane. That's up to the board if they get rid of Mourinho, if the results don't improve. Fans, thanks for all the support you've been giving me. If you're watching this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Give us support. It's the red button right there that has Soccer As We Like It right there. And hit your notifications so you get our videos on a regular basis. And tell us, let's discuss this. Do you want Zidane as your next manager or you want Laurent Blanc? If you want Laurent Blanc, why do you want Laurent Blanc as your manager for Manchester United? The game's coming up. Tomorrow's Thursday. We've got 2 more days. And before we realize it'll be game time, match day. And we'll be at Stamford Bridge following the match and hoping and believing, fingers crossed, that United can do a great job at the bridge. Even though it's not our best ground, but we've got to do what we had to do. My name is Tim Russell. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. We shall see you guys after the game at Stamford Bridge. and we will talk to fans and get the fan reactions after the match. Thank you very much. I will see you guys on Saturday. Thank you very much.